All right, we're after the show here with Allie. How are you doing?
Pretty good, thank you.
Yeah. So how do you feel right now?
I feel great.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like I just took a nap, kind of.
Oh yeah.
Like really relaxed, refreshed.
So tell me. So when you go under hypnosis today, do you feel any difference from the last time that you went under hypnosis?
Not really. I mean, I don't know if I already said this. I guess it's easier to fall asleep the more you do it because the more just trusting you are in hypnosis itself that, okay, I'm just going to fall asleep and it's going to be fine and I'm going to relax.
Right.
So that's really the only difference that I could think of is that, it's a little easier to just fall asleep and let it all happen.
Do you remember your arm drifting into the air?
I remember it being way high in the air when I woke up.
Did you remember it rising?
A little bit. It's kind of a vague memory, almost as if it were a dream.
Okay.
Because even though it's not like I went into a super, super deep sleep,
right,
as if you were really asleep, it's kind of like it's still a dream.
Okay.
So, very vaguely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember a balloon, or do you just not? Do you just
Kinda,
open your eyes
yeah.
and then you found?
Yeah, I just know when I opened it, I just found it there, and I'm like, oh, this is comfortable. I guess I'll just keep it here. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
And when we asked you to lower your arm, what was your reaction?
Well, I know that it felt natural. At first it was, oh, I still want it here, but it just felt like it was sinking. There was nothing keeping it up anymore, so yeah, it just felt natural and pretty easy.
Oh yeah.
To just go to that place, I guess.
So what else do you remember from the session? What do you remember? What happened after you lower your arm?
I remember vaguely talking about travel plans and how if I had unlimited funds, I would go to the south of France again and a white convertible because my dad rented one when we were there.
Do you remember anything unusual happened during that conversation?
It just seems really spotty, as if I had it really, as if it were a really broken conversation. As if it's I remember
Is it
having
logically
it,
coherent, but broken up, or logically incoherent?
It's coherent, but broken up, I guess. Yeah, I think that's the best way of describing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything else about the conversation?
I remember you mentioning Reno, and that I should do Reno instead of Vegas.
Right,
and
also that was the first thing you remember when you come back to this room.
Yes,
right?
yeah, that was.
Okay, that was interesting.
Yeah.
This show was sponsored by the Reno Tourism Board. And you remember looking into the lens of the camera?
Now I do. I didn't, but now that you mention it, yeah.
Okay.
I definitely did.
So before I mention it, it really doesn't cross your mind?
No, it didn't.
Okay.
But now that you say it, yeah, I definitely
Okay.
did. It just wasn't the first thing that I thought of because it wasn't conversation, I guess. It was.
Do you
just
remember
focus.
what happened or what was happening in your mind as you were looking into the red dot in the camera?
I think becoming more relaxed, just focusing on, I guess, just what I need to do.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I know that once I was done with that and I woke up for, I woke up for the last time and then I felt great, but I don't remember exactly what I was
But before I
doing
mentioned that, you were not consciously thinking that episode had happened.
Correct.
During the trance. Oh wait.
Yes.
Was that interesting for you?
Yeah, it definitely
Is
was.
it something that you expect to happen?
I
With your ability of your mind?
It's not necessarily something that I ever expect, but it's almost a pleasant surprise. Just like, oh, wow, that's really cool that it's really easy to go in and out of sleep, really easy to just let everything else go away and focus and relax. And so it's not that it's expected, but the human brain is awesome. And
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Good luck with your exam, and hopefully I'll see you back here Soon, very soon.
Yes.